Hey everybody, just gonna do a little 2019 Street Bob walk around for whoever is interested. I know I was looking at a ton of videos when I first was interested in getting one of these, so I'll try to do one that you guys might want to see. Try to keep it short. I know some people make 20-minute videos and it's ridiculous. So this is it. Definitely got some mods on there. Black color, obviously. I got a Road Warrior fairing, Memphis shades on there with a tall windshield. This is a 15-inch right here. It's pretty good. I'm 6'1" roughly, so it provides me pretty good protection at high speeds. So I actually started at 11-inch and kept returning them because it just wasn't working out. So finally got the 15-inch, and I was like, it does a good job, and it's a little tall, but that's all right. So everything's stock up there, and then it's got the 107 engine. This one I put forward controls on it because I'm over 6 foot and definitely way more comfortable. Great purchase there. And this has the Two Brothers 2-into-1 exhaust, which is so sweet. Really good exhaust if you guys are looking for something to put on your Street Bob. 2-up saddlemen seat, brown. That's a lattice stitch or whatever they call it. Really nice seat. Good for short rides. The longest ride I've taken now is about 3.5 hours, which it gets a little old after that. But as far as like 20-30 minute cruises, that's plenty. It's much better than whatever comes on the bike. And I also put these passenger foot pegs too, which is nice to have, especially when you have a second seat on the back and a sissy bar. You might as well have some pegs. This is I added this a little later on. This is the biltwell, whatever they call it. Just a little extra storage space if you wanted to bring something along and you don't want to wear like a backpack or anything. It's just one big compartment in the middle, and then they got the little small pocket up here and then a small pocket right here for like paperwork, registration, all that. I really don't like the license plate on the side, but maybe I'll put that. I don't know why they don't put it on the back here. Probably gets banged up, but it's just kind of weird off to the side. Let's see. You guys probably know Harleys are coming with the USB little plug port there. Never used it yet, but maybe I'll use it eventually. It's a nice little touch. And brown grips to match the seat, which is kind of a nice look. Also, it's got the, I guess, custom dynamics lights. I guess they seem all right. They had it when I actually bought this used with like about 2,000 miles on it, so they were already on there. But they're nice. I like them. And the Daymaker headlight, which is pretty sweet too. Single disc brake on the front, which is kind of weak, but it seems all right. It's a somewhat light bike, so. And I think that's about it. Just trying to think if there's anything I'm missing. I got the tall sissy bar, which is made by Harley. I like that look. The bars are stock. I don't know if I'll change them. I kind of like the way they sit. And I got a ram mount there, which is nice when you're going somewhere that you don't really know and you want to throw your phone in there with some navigation. Since it's kind of a stripped down bike, it doesn't have speakers or any of that stuff. I actually like the LED lights. Or this panel here that they put on. Some people hate it. I think it's actually pretty nice. And you can see there I got the time, and you can toggle through them on your left hand controls, RPMs, mileage, all that stuff. You got your range and back to your time. So that's pretty nice. And you got all your warning lights and neutral lights below that. And it's usually generally pretty easy to see. And people also complain about the 3.5 gallon tank, which I think's fine. Most of my trips are just kind of cruising around town. Once in a while I'll hit at the highway, back roads. So I'm not filling up too often. It gets like 50 miles a gallon, so I'm fine with it. Long distance you stop once or twice, but no big deal. And I would start up the bike, but it would probably, YouTube videos, you can't really hear the exhaust very well. Just know that these pipes I highly recommend. I think they're like $800 or so for the full system, but man, they're a game changer, and they sound pretty sweet. They can be quiet, especially if you're like trying to be quiet and not laying on the throttle. But when you open it up, it really screams, and I love it. I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.